Hey guys, so I have been really busy this week. I haven't had no time to plan. I don't have time to edit. I have very little time for anything right nowadays. So I'm just going to make a one-take video and see how it does. I have a feeling it's not going to go well, but whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to talk about the Chick-fil-A thing just because it's been a thing that has been mentioned a lot, but it hasn't gone the light yet. It hasn't been talked about yet. So I'm just going to put my opinion out there. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, apparently Chick-fil-A, which came out the other day saying that they don't really agree with homosexuality, and to be quite honest, I don't see the shock factor or how a lot of people are like, how could they die? It's they were a very Christian-based, valued company. And it's been known to be like that for a very long time. Reason why they never open on Sundays. You could tell that they were very strong because even my dad says, he owns his own business, that it's a real big thing to not open on a Sunday when you could haul so much money into it. So the fact that they don't want to open on a Sunday, it really shows about their values. But the thing is with the Chick-fil-A thing, after that came out, so much riot and so much protest came out of that. Which, okay, just so you know, I'm pro-gay. I'm not gay myself, but I have one of my best friends is a lesbian, and I have gay friends. So I have no problem with it at all. But I find this whole situation really stupid, to be quite honest, because it's a freaking sandwich. At the end of the day, you're fighting over a sandwich, and I know people are like, no, it's much deeper than that, and I personally I don't see why there is so much of a riot. You were perfectly fine going into Chick-fil-A before this came out, even though it was an unsung factor of it. But you could walk into Chick-fil-A and you don't really care because it was never said. And after it got said, you just don't. You're like, I'm never going to go to Chick-fil-A ever again. Blah. And it's not only just the gay, the pro-gay protesters. It's also the people that don't agree with homosexuality, that are I'm so glad that they don't support gay over here, blah, 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 blah. And I just feel really bad, not for the company itself, but just for the people that work there, because they have to deal with all this ignorance and this stupidity every day now, because there will be somebody that can, I think it's kind of bothering that a person who might be gay has to deal with somebody that's I'm glad this company doesn't support that stuff and blah blah blah, and they have to deal with that because it's their job, that they have to have some income some way. And then I think it's also terrible for the people who are straight too that are working there, because they also have to deal with the pro-gay people just in their face, saying you hate, your company's a hate crime and whatever, blah blah blah. But I just think the whole situation is just unfortunate that we have to deal with, that we take this stuff so out of proportion when it just could have been not that big of a deal. A lot of people are no, but you're just undermining it. It's not that I'm undermining it. It's just I think it just didn't have to be. It wasn't necessary to bring it up to this altitude that it got to. And the fault. I'm not blaming at all the pro-gays at all. I'm not gonna just blame the anti-gays either. Both companies both sides really amped up their side a lot, which just made the conflict even bigger than what it is. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I think what I'm gonna say next, just some random stuff I'm just gonna put out there. Has anyone noticed the little mascots for the Olympics? Nobody has talked about them. I love those things. Those things are so adorable. And I'm such my cat's over there. But yes. What else can I say? Oh yeah, I just wouldn't clear up how angry I am. And also clear up why I don't want Mexico to win. The main reason I don't want Mexico to win the final is because, okay, so my parents love to listen to sports commentary. I mean, I also like listening to it too. But when Mexico does anything, like if they win anything, the hype is just humongous. Like, literally, it's like days of praise for like a million weeks. Oh my goodness, it's just so annoying. Because if Brazil wins anything, okay, they're just like, whatever. If any other country does anything, like, up to that magnitude, they're just like, oh, that's amazing. Okay, next story. But if Mexico does anything, it's just like, oh my god, they are like the best country, they are the best team in the whole entire world, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, calm down, please. I don't want to listen to you re-say the same praise of Mexico every single day for the next 5 months. Like, really. I mean, it's wonderful that you got to the final. That's amazing. But what really annoyed me is when they were only in the quarterfinals and they were like, okay, so I wonder who we're going to play in the final. Like, they already knew. It's like, just calm down. That's all I'm going to say right now. It's just, I don't want to listen to that anymore. So, Brazil, please, please, please win. And I guess I'm just going to end the video. It seems long enough. Oh my gosh, I ran into too long. I will see you guys on the next Thursday. Bye-bye.